guys, this is Adrian here from Tourism That Cares, and I'm sitting with Julie Cottrell.
Hello.
And we are going to have a short discussion on what is our newest project in Tourism That Cares, and it's all about neurodiverse travelers. So on that note, Julie, can you tell us a little bit of your story, your journey to go into game ranging, and your background in neurodiversity?
Okay. Well, I was diagnosed with ADD very young, in the first grade. And I quickly figured out that school was very difficult and university wasn't going to work for me. So I was looking for a job that I could follow my passion, which is wildlife, and still be able to do that without having to go to university. So that is how I eventually ended up finding nature guiding. And when I finished school, I went to Northern KZN to study under Fugaza at Bejan Nature Training. And so I ended up doing their 3-year course. So the first 2 years were practical and theoretical subjects, and then I was placed at Sanborna Wildlife Reserve in their kids club. So I have practical experience doing guiding, and I have worked in the lodge environment.
Awesome. So guys, how we're going to connect the dots after that interesting explanation from Julie is because she herself comes from a neurodiverse background, is the whole world of tourism is busy mutating into the space of how do we accommodate neurodiverse travelers. And as far as we know, on the continent of Africa, no one is equipping lodges and hotels and kind of safari experiences to handle neurodiverse travelers. Everybody that comes on that sort of spectrum. In the old days, we used to talk about the autism spectrum and people that were high functioning, low functioning. And essentially, Julie is going to be pioneering this process of training at lodges, equipping the owners of lodges, equipping the staff at lodges, from rangers to waiters to the check-in staff, to how to really make sure that that person feels welcome. So Julie, if you were to pick 3 things, and they can just be 3 basic points, what would you say the advantages are for a lodge to get to understand a neurodiverse traveler before they receive their first neurodiverse travelers?
Well, I think one of the biggest points is a lot of people don't have very big understanding of people who are neurodiverse. Most of them have either never interacted with a neurodiverse person that they know of, or they have ideas about neurodiversity that are harmful and stereotypical. So another point is that if they have this exposure to neurodiversity and how to, really treat people with patience and respect and understanding, they can actually reach a very wide audience of people who have up until very recently just been forgotten, which is why it's very good for the lodges to actually reach this group that is very large but very undercatered to.
Very well said. So one of the things we know is 3% statistically of United States citizens are on the autism spectrum.
Yes.
And we've also worked with Autism South Africa, and they're busy equipping Julie to do these trainings. And I think one of the other upsides for a lodge at this stage of the process is those of you that want to join in the pioneer phase or the pilot phase of this, is we're really wanting to get a handful of lodges and hotels on board who would be willing to kind of test this out with us. We've got Autism SA's backing. We've got a wonderful person in Julie, just in the sense of she's worked on the front side of lodges. She's worked in those environments where it's vital to understand the nuances around a person coming to a lodge that might face various challenges, because no one's really empathizing or giving them any sort of sense of support. So on that basis, Julie, if you were to say one thing to the lodges that you want to go and train at, just as a way of conveying essentially your passion and your thanks, or in anything that comes to heart for you, what would you say to the lodges at the end of this interview?
Well, I think that a safari is a very special, very eye-opening experience, and I want that to be something that everyone can experience. And through this, we will be giving people that experience.
Awesome. Well, Julie, thanks for your time today. And I know it's going to be a great opportunity for the lodges. So yeah, give us a shout. We'd love to come and equip your staff and give the skills necessary to host this a wonderful group of people.